What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Today, we're going to be talking about Avi Loeb. He's went on Fox News and he's talking about Three Eye Atlas, and they're on there talking about, is it a comet or is it a spacecraft? It's that type of conversation here, and it's a pretty interesting video. We also are going to be talking about the pictures that came out from NASA. Now, this is really interesting to me, but let's go ahead and take a look at the video first.
So when you talk about unwanted gifts, what you're basically describing is like a mothership with probes potentially. What would some other civilization want here on Earth or with us Earthlings?
Well, it's hard to tell, right? Because it's a blind date of interstellar proportions. And my advice on a blind date, and by the way, I met my wife on a blind date, is that you should observe the other side before having an opinion. And all I'm asking, the foundation of science is the humility to learn. It's not the arrogance of expertise, the way that most academics brag. We should use it as an opportunity to learn of what lies beyond the solar system.
In the group of astrophysicists, Avi Loeb, his opinion seems to be in the minority. And, we're getting better pictures, it seems, from non-governmental apparatuses and cameras than we are from governmental. So I'm a little miffed with this.
Well, I found the question to be interesting, asking, is it a comet? Is it a spacecraft? What's up? And, Avi Loeb went out there with his normal, kind of sly acting where he's acting like, I don't know, and I think Avi Loeb, people believe it's a psyop. Is it a type of psyop? Kinda, but I think it's a good one. And what I mean by that, people are like, there's good psyops. Yes, there's good psyops, and that what he's trying to do is get the American people interested in space again.
Right.
And I think that's what this is about. I don't think it has anything to do with anything else like spacecraft or is this a comet? It's obviously some kind of space debris. It's not anything intelligent. Now, when it comes to what Romeo was just talking about, I find this interesting when it comes to the pictures that came out from NASA. Let's go ahead and show that. Let me go and bring it up. Okay, now that's the NASA picture, right? Okay, now Romeo, what does that look like?
It looks like the reflection off a potato.
Okay.
I mean, I can't tell.
All right. It looks like to me someone went outside when it was really, really foggy at night.
There you go.
And took a picture of a lamp right there that's what it looks like to me. Or maybe even it's like a helicopter in the sky and they have a light shining down and they took a picture of that. That's what it looked like. It's awful. It's an awful picture.
Or a drone or something, yeah.
Now, if you look at this other picture, this is what someone in his backyard holding a Corona or Red Bull took. He took it with his $500 Walmart telescope.
It's just crazy. I mean, look in this one, we have a tail. Okay, so this is the first shot I've ever seen where there's a tail. I'm assuming the tail is coming from behind, out the behind, but you can't even really make that assumption because of the things they've said before. They've commented that the tail was coming out the front. So I don't even know what to believe about this. Do you think this is a real photograph?
As far as I know, yeah, they're saying this is a real photograph. Everybody's sharing it out. And also, the other thing I have to say about the tail, I don't know if that's a tail or not. And the reason is because for all I know, that might be an actual camera effect from the shiny light in there, and it caused it to do that.
Right.
Cameras do weird stuff sometimes, and when there's a lot of light or a lot of light in one spot. So it might be just a camera effect.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right. And then there's what's this piece off to the right?
Don't know.
Yeah, that's really odd too, because I see two different objects in here, and I see like a gaseous trail, let's call it, but you would think that gaseous trail might look a little bit different. And I'm wondering on the scale, um, assuming this is accurate, this leaves some questions here because two objects certainly shouldn't be in here. This is the first time we're seeing a really, accentuated tail. And but I agree with you. This is certainly a natural object. It is not a spaceship.
No, no. The whole thing about spaceship really, I think, is try to get people more interested in space, because the more people are interested in space, the more likely they are willing to allow more taxpayer money going into NASA and
Right.
going into stuff like that to go to back to the moon, go to Mars, and do more exploring space. That's what they're interested in, and I think that's a noble goal, in my opinion.
Yeah, and Avi Loeb is trying to put up a network of, you know, um, alarm systems that would track the skies. And so he's going to need funding for that too. So I agree with you that it's a worthwhile thing to do, given all of the unidentified phenomenon in the skies, especially in the last, several years. And I think it's about funding, like you said. I think it's about getting the information, getting the interest in the public out there to come up, and the funding will obviously come up too.
All right, guys, this is the end of the video. We hope you enjoyed. Please hit that like button, comment, and share this out to everybody.
Thanks for joining us and have a wonderful day.